We're here with the Chief Digital Officer for MTN Ghana. He's just come off a stage of Telcos for Tomorrow here at Africa Tech Festival 2025. Ibrahim MIsto, thank you very much for your time. Let me start right there. What is the Telcos for Tomorrow?
So it's a good start. So telcos of tomorrow, as I was discussing, is how can telcos disrupt themselves to keep their growth coming on, right? So as I mentioned previously, they were disrupted by the coming of the OTTs and then the drop in the voice revenues and others, which was bringing them, biggest chunk of the revenues. Today is the Leos. So always there is that kind of disruption coming on. So how telcos will be able to evolve their traditional connectivity business going into platform business and into telco transformation. So that's what is it about. So what are the strategies in place to help you do this digital transformation and then telco evolution?
And what should we be doing on this continent in Africa to help drive the narrative of what this Telcos for Tomorrow is going to be?
So it's more collaboration, because nobody can do this alone. So that would require investment, it requires talent, it requires shared infrastructure, as I mentioned, the infrastructure sharing example of MTN that I've mentioned. So nobody can do this alone. It needs people to come together. Yesterday in the Africa Leadership Summit that we had discussion about devices of affordability and how devices today is not available in every hand of the African customer because they can't afford to have a 4G device. So how MNOs can play a role collectively together to be able to help drive this. So one of the ideas came about having an aggregated, let's say, local assemblies that can aggregate the demands from all telcos and make cost-efficient handsets available, so it can be available in the market for I think today are 150 million Africans that doesn't have a 4G handset. So I think once that's in place, then they will be able to have more usage on internet and then access all these digital services we spoke about.
And I imagine there needs to be some rationalization across the countries on the continent for that to be realized, right? So that Ghana is not doing their own thing, South Africa is doing their own thing, Kenya is doing their separate thing.
As if you were with us yesterday, because we exactly spoke about this. People, unfortunately, not talking to each other. So we have to talk to each other, and I think there is a lot of lessons we can learn from each other. I think yesterday there was the Estonia always example. There was the deputy minister with us. She spoke about Estonia. Best practices, an example about digital transformation, but also we believe that we have a good playbook within Africa that we can still learn from as well. Okay.
Let me ask this as the final question. Why are you excited about being at Africa Tech Festival 2025?
Okay, I'm always excited when I come here. This is a good forum where innovators, startups, policymakers, investors, everybody comes into one room, and then we debate and we discuss and then we explore collaboration opportunities to enable us achieve this bridging the digital divide and then aiming for digital inclusion and financial inclusion. So I think forums like these makes me very excited because it will bring all these brains in one place to look together for the next innovation.
Well, I know you've got a panel waiting for you. Thank you very much for your time,
Thanks.
Ibrahim. Thank you. That was Ibrahim MIsto. He's the Chief Digital Officer for MTN Ghana.